Alessandro, when obviously then one, and your line of work, of course, puts forth a risk analysis, I imagine this is just filled with a risk, and I imagine any client would be told this is just not a good idea. But at the same time, I wonder, with the tensions of Strait of Hormuz and otherwise, what options really then exist for the likes of Iran, Iraq, and even Syria, even in the midst of the fact that it is possibly just slowly coming out of a very long-standing war in that country? What options exist other than such a pipeline?
Well, the point is that there are not many alternatives. There are not many options. The Strait of Hormuz is too important. So my idea is that normally we can add some pipelines, we can give more economic flexibility, but it's a temporary solution because in case there is limited accessibility to the Strait of Hormuz or a closure, that would be an economic problem, huge problem. Consider that now we are talking about oil, but also approximately 1/4 of the LNG, has to be shipped across the Strait of Hormuz. So imagine a world where you have, less oil available because you use pipelines to export this oil. Then you have the impossibility of exporting LNG from liquefied gas, natural gas, from the Strait of Hormuz. So it would be a huge problem. So my point of view is that normally we can have more flexibility, and this is what, the economic flexibility, all the countries are trying to have to find a way to export. But at the same time, we have to consider that, a real solution. Saudi Arabia is talking to increasing the capacity of its East-West pipeline, which is the pipeline for transporting oil from the Persian Gulf to Yanbu on the Red Sea. But these are just small helpers. These are small attempts. The Strait of Hormuz is literally it's a waterway. It's probably the most important waterway in the world. So it's not easy to find alternatives.